Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Side Jim Beglin. Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Anderson. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It'd be a struggle to find anyone better at what he does than Raúl Jiménez. A towering presence, but he has that technique and vision to pick out a pass, especially in the final third. That's a new aspect to his game, which is showing growing maturity.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Engages and forces him off the ball. Berger, spread out to the left. And it's Iwobi. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Iwobi. King. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Sessegnon. Can he get it through? And the whistle's gone, presumably for off. He's forced to go back. Iwobi. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He's in plenty of space here. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And he's had it nicked away. Out to the left it goes. Berger. And it's King. And Iwobi. Chukwueze. He's a sharp little ball here. Sessegnon picks it up out wide. Shot a goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
He's beaten the last man. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Sessegnon. Iwobi. Here's Berger. And here's Raúl. Oh, good take. Tries a shot! Well, now that's another chance! And that is certainly not had in mind.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Tete. Wilson. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's got away, drives it in. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That should get the job done. Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Applies the finish! The keeper's really that disappear wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Berger. And it's Raul. Now it's Wilson. Raul! He has produced there the trick of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bassi. And King. And back to the keeper they go.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
King.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
The most accurate pass. Berger. And it's Iwobi. Ups for safety. Sessignon. Iwobi. And here's Chukwueze. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bassi. Now Anderson. And it's King. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! And kept out by the fantastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Here's the header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's away. Cleared without hesitation. He can run onto that. He's on it. Can he get away? Great chance! Goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
The 28th minute is number 19, Chukwueze.
Fulham have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Indonesia are trailing against the run of play. Wilson. 15 minutes till half-time. That has not gone well. Bassi. Anderson. Now Tete. Wilson. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's had a shot! And he's taking no chances there. King. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. No, that is pretty much the end of that. He's through, now is he in? There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Iwobi. Raul. Spread it left. Now it's Chukwueze. He has found a way through. And it's Iwobi. Oh, good spread. Now it's Wilson. And that's a carry finish! Cleared without complication. That's a cute ball. And that has put paid to that. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Sessignon. Raul, over to the left. Chukwueze has it in a wide position. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get on the end of this? Now this could be a chance. He's going for goal! Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Indonesia are a dead counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Bassi. And it's Tete. Here's Berger. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Wilson.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Berger. Oh, shooting! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He will be livid with himself. Now it's Jimenez. Wilson. Looking for options for movement. And a chance! It's there! And they're back in front! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
To them, Peter, they have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And the first half is done. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall. You'd have to hear from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Tete. King. And he cuts out a supply. Jimenez looks to get on the end of this. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lovely feet. Wilson. Little pass back. Danger averted for now. Anderson. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He welcomes it in. And he's onside.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Threads one in. King. Wilson. And he's managed to get free. Delicate ball, and it needs to... Shapes to... In he goes again! He's scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the learned, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping flurry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Has a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Indonesia are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Sessignon. Chukwueze. Now it's Jimenez. Laid out to the left flank.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Just about within shooting range. Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Chukwueze. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's gone for goal! Oh, he's hit the bar! Good try, outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. We're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Sessignon for Chukwueze. Iwobi, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tete. And Wilson. And he's forced to go back. That looks a decent ball. That's a shade optimistic. Fulham choosing to make the first change. Sessignon. Almost an hour gone. And the shot! He's done very well to get...
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cleared away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bassi. Now Anderson. And it's Adama Traore. Chance here to counter. Looking to play him in. Picks up, real chance! He's got a goal! Right back in the game! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always there. Such confidence and composure.
Number 15.
Indonesia get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
That has been slung wide.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Hoisted in, he rises! They've scored! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead.
After 67 minutes is number 7, Raul Jimenez.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
It's out for a goal kick. Tete. And it's Adama Traore. Berger. He's looking wide. Looking for the run, and this is Iwobi. Plays it across. King. Can he spark a counter here? Aims beyond the defence. Fulham can't breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Anderson clears it away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's gone for goal! Good strike, quite an alarm. Iwobi, just about up to 75 minutes. Now Tete. And it's Adama Traore. And the counter is on. Knocks it into space. And that has been clubbed away.
Place.
He's tried one! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
That's a little off target. Well, that is one way to stop him. Anderson. Iwobi, who's set up one goal so far. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Iwobi, and it's made its way to him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass is just off target.
Number 11.
Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
And it's Smith Rowe. Now it's Muniz. Now it's Smith Rowe. Great vision. Oh, that's nice. Smith Rowe. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now Anderson. Tete. Now Anderson. And it's Iwobi. Tries to pass it through. Can he finish? Loose. And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done it.
After 83 minutes.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
He's found a way through. Lofted in.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And claimed it back swiftly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! And that has earned a few notable from the bench.
Number 9. Number 7.
There's going to be another change here.
Number 19. Coming on the field. Number 23.
And it's hoisted clear.
Number 8. Number 6.
Anderson. Smith Rowe. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Arhan.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Closing in on goal. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's had a hit! He's got away with one there. Iwobi, aim forwards.
Minutes added time. time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Pretty robust defending.
Quality ball. Tries to pass, and the finish! And that is doing no harm at all. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Tete. Anderson. Here's Berger. Looking to play him in. And time is up. Indonesia were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
Just
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Tim?
Indonesia were brave in standing up to much fancied opponents, and this can be a real source of confidence and a date to remember now.
That's it for tonight.